Hey everybody, ScenicFire here, back with another Bleach Brave Souls video. So today, not only did we get the new 9th anniversary celebration banner with the new Mugetsu and Parasol characters, I was able to get a copy of the new Mugetsu. He's crazy good. But we also got our first information regarding 9th anniversary itself. So, the Guess Who. We also received our first teaser. I will pull that up right now. I will let that just go through entirely so you can see that. So this is specifically the teaser. I'm not gonna really play the music because just for reasons. As you can see, it's during Thousand Year Blood War. We see that it's a battle on the ground and it seems to be during the second invasion. So this is definitely either something canon to Thousand Year Blood War or this is set between characters that are featured in Thousand Year Blood War, but are going to be original designs. So, who do I think it is, and specifically, like, what have I been seeing? I've realistically only been seeing 3 different guesses. The first guess I've been seeing is Sajin and Bambietta. And while that's interesting, Sajin isn't popular enough to me to have like the main star of 9th anniversary. I don't think he's really headline worthy. And Bambietta, while I definitely feel like she's going to get a character in a banner really soon, just because she's a big character, and I guarantee she's probably going to get one very soon. At some point soon, she's Bambietta, and they're getting into Course 2 stuff. I don't think it's going to be now. So yeah, that's out of question. The second guess is Remy versus Zaraki. And there's a lot to that, which would be really interesting, especially with the Kenpachi stuff. However, again, that's a character I don't think fits for this, at least for the teaser. I would recommend go look up the teaser itself so you can watch it with audio. But the music that plays is a lot more like light, like the audio is a lot like lighter. It's intense, but it's like more violins. It's less rock and intense orchestra that I would consider Kenpachi. The music's not Kenpachi to me, which is very important. Also, the setting of the trailer, which seems to be very important considering the voice actor of Ichigo guessed about it, and the people at Caleb were like, the background is very important. Gremmy and Kenpachi fought very high in the air. It was during the second invasion, but the area looked different, the colors were different, you couldn't see buildings, they were so high. I feel like they would want to have that there. Also, the attacks didn't seem like the slashes on screen didn't seem to fit Kenpachi at all. Like, usually when Caleb does Kenpachi stuff, his attacks are yellow. So there's that. However, the character who I think is going to be getting one, the person who I think is going to be 9th anniversary, and I think it's finally time for them to get a character. It's finally time. I've been requesting that they get one since a while. I feel like it's finally time. We're 9 years in. It shouldn't take them 10 years. I think it's Rukia. I think this is Rukia's year. I could be wrong, but based off of everything that I saw from the teaser, it really feels like this is the year we're finally gonna get a anniversary Rukia. Be it a canon version where it's her versus Esnot, or it's a non-canon version that they're setting in that time and she gets a non-canon design, which I really hope. It feels appropriate. The music fits her a lot better. The slashes across the screen are like a whitish blue, if I remember correctly, which fit a lot more with her Zanpakuto, considering like the color of it. The battle arena is a lot more fitting of where she fought Esnot, even though they technically fought on a rooftop, but you could see the buildings in that fight anyways. And she did find her way onto the ground at the end of that fight. And all of that just fits really well. And then there's also the shot at the end of the trailer where it's like 9th anniversary and all of the letters and numbers crack. And I could totally see that being ice cracking, because her whole thing is like sheer cold ice created by her Zanpakuto, and she talks a lot about like stuff breaking and stuff like that with the ice. And also there's the whole scene with Esnot breaking out of the ice. If it's Rukia versus Esnot, it could be that. The only scene that I know people have been bringing up is the trailer moment where the ground like breaks apart. And everyone's like, oh yeah, that's definitely Kenpachi because of the scene in the anime where the ground breaks apart. And while that could be the case, there's a quote from the show that made me think this could also work. And that's from the fight. When Rukia is explaining her new Zanpakuto ability, she specifically says that one of the new powers of Sore no Shirayuki is that she can basically cause water on the ground to freeze and cause an ice quake. And I don't know how ice quakes work, but if they're powerful enough, I feel like they'd also be able to cause buildings to collapse. You hear like earthquake noises and the ground shaking, so it causing collateral damage is not surprising to me. Also, if I remember correctly, when she activates her Bankai, there's like a lot of like building damage. But yeah. Honestly, that's everything that I think. I think Rukia has a really good shot here. But I also think that Kenpachi is another solid choice. Hopefully it's not another canon year. Like, don't get me wrong, last year was neat. Like, White and the Ichigo were both really neat, but I feel like us getting something that's different would be really cool. And that's why I'm sticking with my guess for Rukia. Yeah. We're still very, very early. The trailer literally came out earlier today. And when we get the final trailer, I will find out if I was wrong or not. I was wrong last year. I thought it was Ginja last year. I was wrong. But I'm very excited to find out what it is this year. Anybody who's watching, let me know how this went. Give me your predictions based on what you saw in the trailer and what you thought. And I know for a fact that I'm very excited to see where this takes us for 9th anniversary in July. Alright. Yeah. This has been ScenicFire. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys continue supporting Bleed's Brave Souls and have an awesome 9th anniversary. See you later.